Hey everybody, welcome back. David Eon and the lovely Miss Lady Pop Hunter here with another weekly roundup, taking a look at some of what's hitting the action figure adult collectors market any second now. And we, of course, do have announcements. We'll try to announce some of the local shows as they come up within the tri-state area, if you will, or quad state area, or wherever we can get to that's not too far to drive. Coming up, of course, next is the Middle Georgia Con, which is January 13th and 14th, because they've expanded it now, and that's in Macon, Georgia. So coming up in the, second week of January, I guess?
Yeah.
Looks like it. Then the Toylanta, which is March 22nd through the 24th, although the 22nd is usually a preview show for like 2 hours or something in the evening. But they do have that side sale.
Yeah.
Which is kind of interesting for a lot of people. So it's worth checking out if you go there early. And that's in Peachtree Corners. And then, nothing. I guess that's going to be it for a minute. But, you know, there'll be more, obviously.
Yeah. And we'll find out and tell you.
Yeah, we'll find out and tell you. And of course, we'll go ahead and we'll jump off into action figures. And this is from Action Toys, and that obviously is Voltron. That is Voltron, very popular show. I scarcely remember the show, though. I scarcely remember the show, but the vintage toys are pretty desirable. Action Toys. This does have all the components. You can take him apart. You know, there's your main lions. And assemble them together with all of the pieces. When assembled, he's only 5.5 inches tall.
Oh, that's tiny.
Yeah, he's tiny. He's shorter than he's about the size of a Masters of the Universe figure. And he's a lot more expensive than a Masters of the Universe figure because it's $220.
For 5 inches?
5.5, 5.6, 5.5 inches, just over.
Wow.
$220. And I don't think there's any die cast, so don't ask. And I'm like, wow, that's a knockdown, drag out price, I'm telling you.
Yeah, I mean, I can see if it was not even, I can't really see, but at least if it was 18, 20 inches.
Yeah,
I don't know.
if it was a comparable figure.
15, maybe, but even,
I don't know what to say. Some of these prices just shock me.
It's like, where do they get that from?
I don't know.
Just grab it out of midair?
Somebody's going to pay it. That's the trick.
Yeah.
Moving on, we'll just go ahead and knock Funko out. Not much to show. There's another Deadpool in front of one of his covers in the acrylic box. Again, sometimes it's worth it. Hello, Miss Kitty. Sometimes it's worth it just for the acrylic box. Maybe you can repurpose it. Those boxes are not cheap if you buy them separately.
Yeah, but I mean, is it going to just open? I mean, they're kind of in there.
You can get it out.
Yeah.
You'll figure it out.
I think you're going to damage it. Oh, wow, they did that?
1883 from Yellowstone.
I wonder if they're going to do Yellowstone.
I don't know, but you know they do everything. Look, it's Nakoma from Grizzly Adams. I don't know. That could be Nakoma from the Grizzly Adams. You would never know the difference.
Because
Mariah Carey.
That's what I meant to say.
Same difference. If it said Madonna, would you have known the difference?
Yeah.
Really?
Because I thought that was Mariah Carey, but for some reason, I mean, Madonna never, I mean, granted,
change the color of the dress, you wouldn't know.
But Madonna ain't, you know,
all
that pretty, but
it's a pop.
Yeah.
And
they're back at that?
I think that's it for Funko, actually.
Okay.
Naughty or Nice, and of course this is the Fresh Monkey stuff.
Yeah.
And these are at Big Bad Toy Store, I think specifically. They got a whole big... This is the thing, though. I'm not trying to bust on Fresh Monkey. These are interesting looking figures coming in at Legends scale. You know, they're like roughly 1/12. The wave is too big. And it's kind of late in the game for a Christmas release, I think. Are you going to get them in time?
Yeah.
So...
yeah. Is that pre-order?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. They probably should have put that out in July.
Father Christmas. It's $38.
Not unless it'll be ready next year.
I don't know.
Like everything else.
Yeah.
That's pre-order. A year more wait.
And Francis the Frost Elf, Alive and Dead, $20. Krampus in red. With his black milk and cookies. 38 again, obviously. Storytime Santa. Santa's kind of burly. Santa looks like a lumberjack.
Yeah.
Sergeant Santa.
I like that one. That one's cool. And
Yeah,
then his face is all
he's got a
painted up.
camouflage hat,
All
and
on
then
his
the helmet.
head.
I like the cigar version, actually.
And a shotgun and a
See the
rocket launcher.
The RPG with the candy cane painted thing there.
That's cool. Oh,
Wizard
nice.
Santa. Yeah.
Those are nice
They
and
are.
interesting.
Winter is here, Santa, and then they've got an Ice Lord one.
How much is that a piece?
38.
Oh, you said that.
They also have they've also done like a 4-inch scale of these too. A like 5 points articulation kind of thing at a different price range. I don't have these on here though, but they're like 20 a piece as opposed to the 38 for the 7-inch scale.
Oh, reindeer.
They're doing the reindeer and they're big.
Oh.
It's standing next to the figures. They're taller than the figures almost.
So what, the figure should be able to get on it then?
Yeah, you could ride it like a saddle.
Oh, okay. So they're going to do all 9 reindeer? Because that
I
says
don't
Comet.
know. Yeah, that's Comet. And these are 45. 45, and they are articulated, obviously. There's Dasher.
Oh, yeah, they're going to do all of them.
Not this time, but yeah.
They'll be out next week.
Donner.
Mm-hmm.
And Prancer. We haven't gotten around to the other ones yet, I don't think.
It's coming.
And they have Gorgon, the goat demon, to go with your Krampus there. He's, still in the 45 range.
Yeah.
And then Rottenhoof, the undead reindeer. Okay.
Those are cool.
Yeah.
They're nice to add to your
different.
collection just to diversify.
And they've got some like accessory packs, like one of them, and I don't have the image of it, but it's like the heads of the reindeers mounted, like you hunted them or something.
Oh, okay.
And some weird stuff like that. And we'll jump to Hasbro and to G.I. Joe, and there is Big Boa. Notice window boxes again.
Yeah.
So
that wasn't selling.
No, it wasn't. People didn't like that. They want to be able to display the figure in the packaging. These are at the $26 mark. He's got a couple of 90-pound dumbbells there. He's missing a tooth.
Oh, is he?
Hey, Rocky must have knocked it out. They were going to make a Rocky figure, but there was a conflict of interest, and that's why they created Big Bo in the first place. He was supposed to be the opposition. Quick Kick. I always hated his character. I didn't.
Stupid puns and all of the
impersonations. Yeah, I never liked his character.
But he wasn't on there that much.
And then they had him barefoot in the snow and stuff, and it's like, come on. Cobra Techno Viper. That's from late in the Ara series. I have a few of those original ones. The loose, the Techno Viper. There is the Airborne figure. And I had the original Airborne too. I always liked that figure.
Okay.
Yeah, because just the way he was accessorized. I liked the G.I. Joes that looked more like real military characters in the Ara era.
Not Quick Kick.
No, not Quick Kick. This is your basic 60th anniversary action soldier infantry, modernized for the classified series.
So you got to buy a ton of army building so you can be in the back.
That's why people are having a hard time finding these. This is $35 though. The price goes up because you get more accessories. But yeah, people are chomping at the bit for this one. And
the black one.
The Recon Action Sailor Diver. Well, he's got 2 heads. You can make a black
the white
or
one
white.
and the black one.
But this is another one you could totally army build with. You could buy 20 of these, which is what they're counting on.
Yeah.
And they're doing more of these carded ones. These were popular with the original style art. There's Scarlet, $26. There's Duke. Although the classic Duke was always a smiling face head, and I think they should have given him a head change out so that he could have a smiling face. Hey, am I wrong, guys? Anybody out there on a Raw fanatic? The original Duke had a big goofy smile, looked like the artwork. And then Recondo.
I don't remember ever seeing Flint. Do they make Flint?
I thought they did. It's hard to keep track.
Yeah, it is, because they come out so often.
We're closing in on 100 raw figures now. Counting the exclusives and stuff like that. Yeah, it's up there already. I know. And then we're out of Hasbro and into Kyoto. And Kyoto has Supergirl, looking kind of anime-ish there.
Yeah.
In 1/12 scale. with mixed media because of her cape and her skirt. $100
That
for...
skirt is not mixed media, I don't think.
You don't think so? Is
no.
it? Well, I hope it would be. I suppose if it was mixed media, people would photograph her with the skirt up.
Yeah, but if it was mixed media, it wouldn't be flowy looking like that.
I
You see what I'm
guess.
saying?
Yeah, you're probably right. This is $100, and those are the accessories.
Ugh, head face change.
Yeah, you got to take the hair off like a wig and, plug it into the top of her head.
It looks funny.
Yeah.
With no hair.
Yeah, it does. It looks ridiculous. And McFarlane. There is the Lord Superman. Lord Superman. Now, on the Superpowers card, and these are what, standard 5-inch? Still $12.
Okay.
I know he went up a little bit on the bigger figures. These are still in the low range. And then Zur-En-Arr, the Zur-En-Arr Batman, which, I mean, most people probably don't even recognize who that is, but, you know, $12. How about NECA? NECA's got their next Creatures of the Ninja Turtles version, and that is Leonardo as the creature from the Black Lagoon.
So they're doing the crossovers now.
Yeah, well, they've done a few of these, because they did Bride of Frankenstein and whatever.
Oh yeah.
As a homage to the original release in the early '90s.
Yeah, when they did all kinds of weird stuff.
Yeah, $43 suggested
cool,
retail.
But,
yeah. And then we'll jump to Storm. Street Fighter 2. Fei Long. 1/12 scale. Look at those eyebrows. And that widow's peak, well, he's kind of got his hair combed that way.
Yeah.
It's not exactly a widow's peak. But the eyebrows, he's got those kung fu movie eyebrows that
those
you
ridiculously long eyebrows.
Yeah, or they'd have like huge mutton chops, or just the hair was crazy in some of those films.
Big mole and a long piece of hair coming out of it.
Well, that's usually the bad guy. Or not the bad guy so much. It's usually like comedy relief bad guy. One of the underlings has the gigantic wart on his face with like a big black hair hanging out of it. And his kung fu sucks. 85 for Fei Long. And Super 7 has the I guess bicentennial Toxie.
Yeah.
Toxic Crusaders Toxie with the America colors. 55. And is that...
What's that, a head change?
Is that head change out for the mop?
It might be.
I don't know. Because you see there's a bit of a neck on it. And I'm wondering if it goes on top of that red part on the mop. Maybe it's a head change out for the mop.
Yeah.
After seeing the show, though, the cartoon holds up. The original cartoon's pretty damn funny.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, but it's funny. It's worth watching.
It is worth watching.
It's on Tubi, the whole season, because it was only one season.
Yeah, it's only one season, Saturday morning style, so it's like, what, 13 or 16 episodes? Yeah.
And it's worth taking a look at.
Because some of those old shows from our childhood, Saturday morning, don't hold up, and you're like, oh, how did I watch this? But some of them really hold up, like this one. Smurfs.
That one you can watch over and over again.
Yeah, Smurfs holds up. There's a few.
Yeah.
There's a few that stuck out. Jumping over to Threezero. Hey, maybe the people who made Voltron could take a nod from Threezero here. Here is Sideswipe in a 6-inch to match the other Transformer figures they've already put out. Die-cast, $80. He's bigger than the Voltron. Of course, he doesn't come apart into line components, but you know, Threezero's done a better job with these.
Well, maybe it's so much because it does come apart and kind of transforms. Maybe. I don't know.
There'll be a knockoff version that'll cost like $20.
Yeah.
But I don't know. $80, and there's the Ultra Magnus, 11.2 inches. Basically kind of looking like Optimus Prime there.
Yeah.
230. Also die cast.
Oh, that's the 6 scale.
Yeah, well, 6 scale-ish.
Yeah.
But $230 for Ultra Magnus. And that's all she wrote this week.
Oh, good.
Oh, good. Real simple. Anything there catch your eye?
The Toxic Crusader.
Really?
I do like that, and I have.
You have the first one.
Yeah.
I think.
They only did Toxie. They didn't do the other characters, so I don't know if they're going to continue with that.
They should get into it.
I don't know.
I mean, they're in everything else now. They're they're getting like Funko. With this crank and stuff out.
Yeah.
Oh, and 2 bits of news I don't have images for, but Super 7 has contracted the license to continue making the O-ring figures that they're giving out with the with that vehicle that they're selling.
Oh, for G.I. Joe?
The Cobra Helicarrier.
Oh, okay.
And they have a couple of O-ring figures with it. They're going to make O-ring figures of everything they can while they can hold that license.
Okay.
So for you O-ring aficionados, that's some big news.
Yeah.
And Playmates dropped Star Trek because they started making Star Trek again like they used to. They've dumped it. They've dumped the contract. As far as me, I don't think I saw anything I liked. You know, I'm a fan of the classifieds, but I gave up on that a long time ago because there's just too many and they're too hard to find.
I do like that Naughty and Nice. I wouldn't get it. Oh,
the Fresh Monkey, yeah.
Yeah, but it looks good. I would like to see somebody have it on display.
I'd like to see the packaging.
Oh, yeah.
How does it come packaged? If it's in a nice window box, those I think would look really good. But hey guys, we'll throw it out there. Did you see anything that you liked? Tell us about it in the comments section down below. Please do give the video a thumbs up if you got something out of it. We sure hope you did. Share it if you can. Subscribe if you're new. All that good stuff. And if that is it, then what more can we say? But thanks for watching, and we will see you again soon.